Your body is doing something right now that you would never believe if someone just told you. And honestly, neither would I if I hadn't gone down this rabbit hole myself. Welcome to MindFactDepth, where we take the most unbelievable truths about the world and make them impossible to forget. Today we're talking about your own body, and I promise by the end of this, you will never look in the mirror the same way again. Number 10. Your stomach gets a brand new lining every 3 to 5 days. Think about that for a second. The powerful acids in your stomach are so corrosive that they would dissolve the stomach itself if it didn't constantly rebuild its own walls. It's like living in a house that would burn down every week. Except the house rebuilds itself from the inside before that ever happens. Your stomach is in a permanent, silent battle with itself, and it has been winning your entire life without you ever noticing. Number 9. You produce enough saliva in your lifetime to fill 2 full-sized swimming pools. 2 swimming pools. We're talking roughly 25,000 to 35,000 liters over the course of an average lifetime. Saliva is doing so much more than you think. It's breaking down food before it even reaches your stomach, fighting bacteria, and protecting your teeth around the clock. It's one of the most underrated fluids in your entire body, and your mouth is essentially a tiny, non-stop saliva factory that never once clocks out. Number 8. Your bones are stronger than concrete, pound for pound. This one stops people cold every time. Concrete is something we use to build bridges and skyscrapers, but human bone can withstand roughly 40 times more pressure per square inch than concrete before it fractures. The secret is in the structure. Bone isn't a solid block. It's a brilliantly engineered lattice of living tissue that absorbs and distributes force in ways that engineers are still trying to replicate in modern architecture. The buildings around you are trying to imitate what's already inside you. Number 7. The human eye can distinguish between approximately 10 million different colors. 10 million. Most of us walk through the world thinking we see blue sky or green grass. But your visual system is quietly processing a staggering range of hues, tones, and shades that we don't even have names for. To put it in perspective, the original Game Boy could display 4 colors. Your eyes are running graphics that make the most advanced screens on Earth look like rough drafts. And the wild part is that you've been doing this since you were a few months old without any setup, any calibration, or any charging cable. Number 6. Your brain generates enough electrical activity to power a small light bulb. At any given moment, roughly 23 watts of electrical energy are pulsing through your brain, enough to literally illuminate a low-wattage bulb. Every thought you have, every memory you recall, every dream you experience at 3 a.m., all of it is electricity. You are, in the most literal sense, a biological electrical system walking around in shoes. Scientists have actually measured this, and the brain never fully powers down, not even during deep sleep. It just switches to a different kind of electricity-consuming work, and we are only halfway through. Number 5 is the one that will change how you see yourself forever. Why? Number 5, your stomach gets a brand new lining every 3 to 5 days. Think about that. Stomach acid is so powerful it can dissolve metal. Seriously. Hydrochloric acid strong enough to eat through zinc. So how is your stomach not digesting itself right now? Because it's in a constant race against its own acid, replacing the mucus lining faster than the acid can break it down. The moment that process slows down, you get an ulcer. Your stomach is essentially rebuilding itself over and over again, just to survive being a stomach. It's one of the most quietly heroic things your body does, and it never once asks for credit. Number 4. You have a second brain living in your gut. No, that's not a metaphor. Your gastrointestinal tract contains roughly 100 million neurons. That's more than your spinal cord. Scientists actually call it the enteric nervous system, and it can operate completely independently from the brain in your skull. It makes decisions. It processes information. It even produces about 90% of your body's serotonin, the chemical we associate with happiness and mood. So when people say they have a gut feeling, there is real, documented neuroscience behind that. Your belly is genuinely thinking, which honestly explains a lot about some of the decisions I've made after a big meal. Number 3. Your body produces enough heat every single day to boil about 1.5 liters of water. Just sitting here, doing nothing particularly impressive, your metabolism is generating that much thermal energy. Your body is basically a furnace that's also somehow writing emails and watching YouTube. And the reason you don't spontaneously combust is that you've got an incredibly sophisticated cooling system. Blood vessels, sweat glands, your skin acting as a radiator, all working in perfect coordination to keep you at that precise 98.6 degrees. The engineering involved in keeping you alive at a comfortable temperature is more complex than most industrial systems ever built by humans. Number 2. The electrical signals in your nervous system travel at different speeds depending on the type of nerve fiber. But some of the fastest ones move at around 270 miles per hour. That's faster than a Formula One car at full speed. Your brain is sending and receiving information at racing velocities, constantly, without interruption, every second of your life. And here's what makes this truly hard to wrap your head around. Your brain is doing this for billions of signals simultaneously, not one at a time. Billions in parallel, right now, while you're listening to this. Your brain just processed the sound of my voice, checked your posture, regulated your heartbeat, managed your breathing, and retrieved memories to give this context, all in the time it took me to say this sentence. And now, number 1, I want you to brace yourself for this one, because this is the fact that genuinely stopped me in my tracks when I first came across it. Every single atom in your body, every single one, is almost entirely empty space. If you removed all the empty space from every atom in every human being on Earth, the entire human population could fit inside a sugar cube. One sugar cube, you feel solid. You feel real. You feel like you're sitting in a chair right now. But the chair, and you, and everything around you, is almost entirely nothing. What we experience as physical matter, as solid, touchable reality, is just the result of electromagnetic forces pushing against each other. You're not solid. You're a pattern of energy creating the sensation of solidity. The universe isn't made of stuff. It's made of forces pretending to be stuff. And you are walking, breathing, laughing proof of that every single day. If even one of these facts made you stop and think, wait, seriously? Drop it in the comments. Tell me which one hit hardest for you, because I genuinely love reading those. And if you want more of this, more of that feeling where reality gets just a little bit stranger and more wonderful, hit subscribe and come along for the ride. We've got so much more where this came from. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.